Hello, everybody. If you can see me and if you can hear me, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you can see and if you can hear me. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let me know. I see Godwin. Okay, Godwin says that he can see and he can hear me. Okay, good. Good. Koroma, we've not gotten there yet. We've not gotten there yet. Let's do the housekeeping first. We will get to you. Don't worry. All those who are connecting now, let us know where you are connecting from. Let's know where you are connecting from. And if it's your first time on our live session, let us know. I see Cheba for. Let's know where you are connecting from. Lydia to just join in. Let us know where you are connecting from. And if it's your first time joining our live session, let us know. Okay, Godwin, I will do that. I will do that. Okay. Good evening, Elvis. Elvis, how are you doing? I see Elvis is here. I see Abubakar. I see Rani. Let's know where you are watching from. If it's your first time, let us know. Yeah, let us share the link. So you are joining now, share the link with your friends, invite them to join in, because tonight there's going to be a lot of questions, I hope, and then answers to it. So let us invite our friends to come and join in. Okay. Let me see. I see Chiba for. Chiba for will come to the question. Hold on to your question. Don't forget your question. We'll come to it and then we'll answer you just in a moment. So don't worry about it. Mhm. Let's just keep sharing with our friends. Invite somebody. Invite somebody. Let me see. Max Mud is watching. Ololade is watching. Beneza Frimpong. Enifa. You are all welcome. Let us know where you are connecting from. Nifa is watching from Malawi. Okay. Malawi. Adeleke. Adeleke is here. Okay. Good afternoon, Adeleke. Hope you are doing good. Anastasia is also watching. Let's know where you're watching from. Mavu is watching from Ghana. Okay. Okay, when I posted the question for people to put their questions in, there were 2 questions. I will talk about it. And then your other questions, you can bring them, then we will talk about it. I hope it will be fruitful session today. So just pay attention to everything. And like I always say, when the information is coming, take the information and use it. Don't just listen and go away. Take it and use it. That's very, very important to me. Hassan is watching from Ghana. Okay. So we have Ghana, Nigeria, Malawi. We have people from everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to start? Are you ready to zoom in? Are you ready? Give me a heart. If you are ready, just give me a heart, a thumbs up. Let me know we are ready to kick off. Okay, so Sharon question was, what are some of the opportunities available in the US? Opportunities available in the US. Dennis O'Neill says that he's watching from Ghana. Okay. Okay. You know, this is a live session, so I like to read as we go on what is coming up so that at least people's messages, I'll be able to read them. So just be patient with me as we go through it. And as you invite someone, So Sharon was asking, what are some of the opportunities in the US? That is a very broad question, because opportunities is unimaginable. Like I don't know which particular opportunities that I have to mention. Everything that you can imagine, if you can imagine it, you can have it. It's available. If you can imagine it, you can find it. So opportunities from school to work, whatever. So if Sharon is able to tell me opportunities in which area, then I'll be able to be specific. But if you say general, like opportunities in the US is the nation of opportunities. You get it? So if you have to think about opportunities, then it is the US. Every opportunity that human being you can think of, that opportunity is here. So Sharon, I don't know if Sharon is on the call, but that is the answer. If you are specific and you tell me, oh, what are the opportunities in this area, then I'll be able to narrow it down. But for now, I think the best answer for you is that there are so many opportunities here. No matter the opportunity that you are talking about, you'll find it here. You'll find it here. Okay. David also asked a question. He says that I should talk about scholarship assistance. Scholarship assistance. That is also a bit not straightforward, because when you say scholarship assistance, what are you talking about? Because I have done several videos on scholarships, how to find scholarships, how to apply for it, the places you need to go to and look for it. I've talked about it. I don't know what exactly David means by scholarship assistance. One thing I would say, however, about this is that people send me messages and it's like, I want scholarship to attend school. And I always keep saying that it doesn't work that way. It is the other way around. You see, you get the school and then you get the scholarship. It's not scholarship before school. It is school before scholarship. Because if they are going to give you scholarship, they have to know, or there need to be the proof that you've gotten admission and you meet the criteria for the scholarship. You get it? So that's how you are going to get it. So you are not going to get scholarship to go and then now go and apply for a school. You get it? Unless it is somebody who is personally giving you the scholarship, or there is a company that one-on-one says, hey, we will give you scholarship to go and study. Whichever school you find, we will pay for it. Those are different things. But if generally you want to seek for scholarship, then you get the school, the course you are going to do, make sure that it aligns with the requirements for that particular scholarship. Then you apply for the school, you get the admission, then you use the admission letter to apply for the scholarship. That's how it works. But also, one thing we have to know is almost every school in the United States offers a form of scholarship to students. There are some that are specifically for international students, and there are some that are for domestic students. You see, whichever scholarship it is, you have to meet a certain criteria. to be able to get that scholarship. So you make sure that you go through the requirement, you meet the requirement before you decide to apply for that scholarship. You just don't apply because it is a scholarship. And when you go to our website, you will see I have a whole resource on scholarships. Scholarship, the various scholarship when it comes to master's program, PhD, some of the scholarships that are there where you can go and look for scholarship. I have all those things there. So do check it out. Go to the website and check it out, and then you can proceed with that. Let me see. Max Corby Parkwesi Bix is watching. Moalanda is watching. Mensa Steve is watching. Let us know where you are watching from. And if today is the first time you are joining our live session, to let us know. And then share the link. As you join in, share the link with your friends. Let them also come and join in. So those were two questions that came up. And if the people who ask the questions are on and there is a clarification, they can let me know so that we can deal with it. But I saw earlier on Kuroma asking you want to apply for Australia visa. I personally don't specialize in Australia visas. I mostly deal with US. I deal with US. But I think that it will follow the same process. I can, however, also check for you, but I don't deal with Australia versus other countries. I mainly focus on the United States because that is what I know. I don't want to be a jack of all trade. You get it? I know US, so I'm confident and comfortable dealing with US issues when it comes to traveling. So Koroma, I can check for you. I can check for you, but you can also go to the Australian Embassy's website in your country, and you should have information there concerning it. Is that okay, Koroma? Let me know if that makes sense. If that makes sense. So, Marvel. That's an interesting name. Marvel. Okay. Marvel is saying that there are a lot of opportunities out there, but how do we apply for jobs in the US? That is a repeating question every time it comes up. Of course, we all want to be able to come and work in the US. You get it? Yeah. But like I always say, it's not as simple as it sounds or it looks. On paper, you will see all sort of things. There are even people who are out there saying, "Hey, we can get you to come and work full package, 45 days. Then you come to the US." I'm not saying they are lying, but from the immigration law, from the immigration law, from the legal aspect of it, 45 days, because the law even says that it is between 90 and 2 years, 90 days and 2 years. So, however they do that, I don't know. But be careful. Like I always say, be careful. When it sounds too good to be true, maybe Maybe it is exactly that. So be careful. Don't let anybody scam you. That's why I do these sessions, so that I can enlighten people, so that you don't get yourself scammed. Mm-hmm. If you are on this platform and somebody scams you, you need to be shipped. Yeah, you need to be shipped. If you allow somebody to scam you while you are part of this platform, you need to be beaten. Yeah, you'll be a disgrace to this platform. So please be careful, because we've talked about everything. Like, we've talked about everything. The red flags, things you need to look out for, what you need to listen to. We've talked about all those things. So make sure you don't allow anyone to scam you. Don't allow anyone to scam you. I see Timothy is watching. Hello, Dinah. Paulo is watching from Upper East in Ghana. Upper East in Ghana. Paulo Kokuvi Degbevi. I love the name. I love it. Dinah, we are all doing well. I hope you are also doing well. Yeah. So, but let me repeat a few things. There are several videos on the platform dealing with a specific subject. So when you have time, you can go and watch them. You will get more information. You will get more information. Marvel. I don't know if you are following the platform, but if you are not, please do. It will help you. But let me say this. When we talk about job opportunity, even there is this update that I need to give you. We've been trying to get teachers to work here. There is a new information that has come up, a new update right now. US was looking for teachers. It was a big issue. We needed teachers. Because many people, because of the COVID, were leaving the teaching industry. Many died and all those things. So a lot of employment in the teaching industry was there for people. Now, the money that was used for that project, let me say project or program, is ceasing. It was the COVID funding. The government gave a lot of money to deal with issues that were coming up concerning the COVID. So the money that was given to the education department for COVID issues, the government is stopping it because COVID is over. You get it? Because of that, from September, many of the Board of Educations, they are laying off people. So that has another 10 that have just come in. You get it? So if you are thinking of coming to teach, you can, especially if you are a specialized teacher. You teach language, you teach science programs, those kind of things. You can come and teach. You have to go through the process. There are certain visas that you will need for that, and there are processes that you need to go through. You get it? There are certain qualifications you have to meet. You cannot just stand up and come, I want to work. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you are coming here to teach, you need to at least have a bachelor's degree in teaching with over 5 years teaching experience in that specific field. Science, language is very, very important. So these are some of the things. These are some of the issues that you need to deal with. If you are in the health industry, you are a nurse. And when I say a nurse, I'm not talking about somebody who have just finished nursing or somebody who is working in a government clinic somewhere at where some village. No, that's not the type of nurses America is looking for from outside America. You are looking for somebody who has a degree in nursing, maybe advanced degree in nursing. Somebody who has like 10 years working experience in an emergency unit in a tertiary hospital like Kolebu 37, University Hospital, those kind of things. Those are kind of qualification or experience that we need here. If you have those kind of things, you can apply to come and work here. You go through the process, and the chances are that you'll be selected to come. You get it? There are certain experience or qualifications that are in the nation's interest. We call them the national interest waiver opportunities. So if you are a specialized person in a certain field, you are an inventor, you have a certain unique skill that the American government will have interest in, they can let you come and work here. You get it? But in most of these cases, you will need a company here to hire you first. So, for instance, if you are a tech guy, you code, you program, you know how to design website, like those kind of things, and you apply to Google or Facebook or WhatsApp, whatever, Meta, and they hire you, and they say, oh, we want you to come and work in our US branches. They have offices all over the world, so they can let you work anywhere. But they say, come to our US branch to come and work. That means that they are going to sponsor you. You need that sponsorship to be able to come and work. When they are sponsoring you, then they are going to file for your green card and everything so that you can come and live here permanently and work. So you cannot just stand up and say, I want to come and work in the US. That's what I always say. If somebody is telling you something different, just be careful. I'm not saying the person is lying. I don't do that. I'm not saying the person is lying. Maybe he has some special way to do that. I don't know. You get it? I don't know. But what I know is that if you want to come and work in the US, you need to first find a company that will employ you. When the company employs you and says that, yes, we will sponsor you to come to the US to come and work, hooray, then you are in. They will sponsor you. But it doesn't take 45 days. It takes from 90 days to 2 years. It's not like simple this, you put it in and they give it to you. No. And every year the government gives a cap, a number of people that they will allow for those kind of visas. I think this year is about 50,000. You get it? So let us be careful what people say. The opportunities are there. That is true. The opportunities are there. Listen, if you are able to come to the US, there are opportunities here that you can take advantage of. So when I'm shouting from the rooftop, come and study in the US, come and study in the US, come and study in the US, it is not because we don't have students in the US. You get it? It's not because there are no students in the US. That's why I'm always talking about come and study in the US. I always talk about that because it is one of the easiest ways to come legally. Everything I talk about is the legal way. Now you can come to the US the right way, not through any corners and through any connection and all that. I don't do that here. use the right way to come to the US and you will enjoy the US. There are people here, I always say that, there are people here who have been in this country for years who came through the wrong way. And so they are here for years. They don't have their documentation and anything. And because of that, they cannot do legitimate work. They cannot enjoy the goodness of the land. You get it? They are able to get jobs. They will make money that is good than wherever they would have been. But the best they can do is to send it to their country for somebody to chop it for them. You get it? Because if they try to go back to their country, they can't come back again. Because they blew the opportunity by using the wrong way to come. So all that I'm saying is, there are ways you can come to the US legally and the right way so that you can enjoy the benefits of the land. I hope I'm making sense. All this talking, I hope I'm making sense. And Marvel, I hope I'm making sense. Let me know if I'm making sense. Marvel, let me know. Because I want you to understand it and get it very well so that you don't do anything that will be a problem for you. That will be a problem for you. Okay, let me see. I see Bidemi is in the house. Bidemi, how are you? We are all good here. Paulo says, do you have a WhatsApp group? Yeah, we do. You look on the screen, you see the things moving on the screen. You see the WhatsApp number there. Sylvia is here. Sylvia, good evening. How are you doing? I hope you are getting yourself ready. Mascoby says that we are all interested by the financial requirement. Mascoby, if you have been on my show, I've always mentioned that traveling is not cheap. Traveling, that's the fact. Traveling is not cheap. If anybody come and tell you, somebody sent me a message the other day and said, can he get a free visa? You want free visa to come to the US. If even you get a free visa, somebody has paid for it. You get it? That's why when you watch my video, I talk about preparing, getting yourself ready. Traveling is not a rush thing. You don't rush to travel. You don't rush. You plan. You plan. And I've mentioned the things you need to do. Your finances need to be solid. Unless somebody is sponsoring you, then you are good. But if you are going to deal with it yourself, you need to prepare financially. There are people who want to travel. They don't even have a bank account. You get it? You want to travel, you don't have a bank account. How can you travel? You can't. So, as for the financial issue, it's there. It's there. But if you plan smartly, you'll be able to make it. If you are coming to school, and you are coming to do your master's program, there are ways that you can get financial support without using your own money. You get it? And I've shared this information. I've done a whole tutorial on it. You get it? So the financial issue is there, but there are always ways to go around it. And that is what I've been talking about, showing people how to go around these issues. One thing I don't like at all, is to send me a message and say, oh, I don't have money. I want to go to school, but I don't have money. You start from the negative aspect. That's not good. When you start everything from a negative aspect, it runs you down. Be positive. I want to come and study in the US. What are the ways I can do that? How can I make that happen? Then you are looking at the process. You get it? If you have watched all my videos, you will see that I show you step by step what you need to do, the first things that you need to do. First things first. They are all there. So, Max, I understand that financial requirement is there. It's number one thing. If you cannot prove to the US government that when you come to America, you'll be able to take care of yourself, they will not let you come. They will not let you come. Somebody was asking me about going through the southern border, through Mexico and all that. I said, yeah, you can do that. But when you get to the border, you either claim asylum to be able to stay in the US. But if you are from Ghana or Nigeria, you can't claim an asylum because there's no war in our country. You get it? How are you going to claim asylum? And so they will send you back. Use the right way to come in, and you'll be happy. This last week and this week, it has been graduation here. It has all been graduation. A lot of my people are graduating. A lot are graduating. So we've been going to graduation ceremony here and there and all that. They've graduated. Another opportunity has opened for them. Do you get it? Anyway, I hope I'm making sense. Please, if I'm making sense, give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Give me a heart. Let me know that I'm making sense. Let me know I'm making sense. Let me see what else is here. Sylvia says that the process is stressful. Yeah, it is, Sylvia. That one, I agree with you. The process is very stressful. Yeah, and all this, it's not for nothing that is stressful. There are many people who want to come, so all this tries to take some out. Those who are not serious, and they filter them out. That's why there are a lot of people who will be selected for the US lottery, but they will not be given visa. A lot will not be given visa. Many people don't know. And when you tell them, they are, what is he talking about? I've been selected. I won the lottery. Winning the lottery doesn't mean you are coming to the US. It just shows that, oh, okay, you the first phase, they think that you are able to. Now you are going to go through the proper process. And through it, they are going to reject some, deny some, so it's stressful, but you go through it. If you are serious, you go through it. You go through it. Okay, let me see. Bidemi, I see you. Moses is also watching. Olonka is in the house. Olonka is in the house. Olonka, welcome. Adeleke is here. Okay, Mascobi says that I'm making sense. Okay, thank you. Marvel says a lot of sense. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Olonka says you are making sense. You are making sense. Okay. Okay, Elvis says that you are making sense. Stephen Nobobotre is also watching. Kasim from Olonka from Oseikrum. I hear you guys are really having fun over there because of Otumfo's 25th anniversary. You are having fun. Send us some of the fun. Olonka, send us some of the fun. Okay, Moses, I'm enjoying the conversation. Moses from Moses Batintora. Okay. Okay, Mascobi, you say I'm always live with you. Good. So you've been hearing me say these things over and over and over and over and over, because that is what will position you, to get in the right way. If you go and listen to some fancy thing you want to hear, that's on you. It has nothing to do with. Don't go and say that I said something, please, when I haven't said it. Steven says I'm here as well. I'm making sense. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Gordon says, let's share the link and invite others. Yes, let's do that. Akosia Freda is watching. Aderojo Rashida is watching. If I don't mention your name very well, please forgive me. Forgive me. Olonka says that plan smartly. Say, Reverend, where you chant? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay. It always seems like that, but you shall surely get there. Of course, be positive. George Landmark is watching. Let's know where you're watching from. And if it's your first time, let's know. I try to be on point. I try, my brother. I try. Marvel is asking an interesting question, which we've dealt with, but it's good that he's asking again, because I'll answer it. It says, does US schools admit HND students? Yes. 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 The only thing you need to do, because we don't have anything here called HND. We don't have anything here called HND. So what you do is to evaluate your HND. You take it to the evaluators. They will evaluate it to the US standard, and then it will give you the opportunity to apply to a university. For depending on your grade or the class you had, some are able to apply directly to a master's program with the HND. Others too will have to do the bachelor's depending on your class. You get it? So you can get school. You can more than be admitted into the US university. So Marvel, HND, you can. Just go through the right process. And I have a lot of videos on the platform that can help you with that. Sumaila is watching. Eric Labi is watching. Let's know where you are watching from. I'm optimistic that mine shall be done very soon. Wonderful. I hope so too. Let's make it happen. Godwin says, "Dear, so you are making sense. Thank you." Lunka says, keep the fire burning. Keeping the fire burning. Paolo, I am an electrical engineer. I would love to come to the US to work. What do I do to get a US visa? That's another thing. You say you are an electrical engineer. What kind of electrical engineer? What experience do you have? What is your qualification? Those are questions that you need to answer. You cannot just stand out and say, I'm an electrical engineer, so I want to come and work. We have electrical engineers here. Maybe the best kinds of electrical engineers. You get it? So we need to answer those questions. What is your educational background in electrical engineering? How many years of experience do you have? Would it be appropriate to come and do continuing education in electrical engineering, or you want to just come and work? There are a lot of questions. You get it? So watch the videos that I have. It will answer those questions for you. You get it? I can give you some time or some time to answer your questions if you WhatsApp me. I can't spend all my time answering your question. If it goes beyond what I can with my free time, you may have to become a VIP member or something. You get it? I don't know, but I'll be willing to listen to you and answer some of your questions and see how it takes you. I'm always willing to help, making sure that hey, it can happen for you. Yeah, I'm generous. Everybody knows that I'm generous. If you don't know that, you don't know me yet. You get it? I know there are people who talk about the same things I talk about. There are people who have been doing it even for longer before I came on the scene. You get it? Some of them, before you can talk to them, you need to call their personal assistants and pay before you can talk to them. I've never stopped anybody from talking to me. If I have, let me know. Maybe you sent me a WhatsApp and I haven't responded yet. It happens because I receive a lot of WhatsApp messages. You get it? So I go through it, and as I have time, to respond to everyone. But I try to make sure I respond to everybody. I don't say before you talk to me, you have to pay. I don't do that. Can anybody say otherwise? If I have asked you to pay before you talk to me, please let me know. Get it? So, Paulo, electrical engineer, you are in a good position. But let's talk about it more and see the opportunities available for you. Good. Sweet Frost Jan, Mrs. Jan is in the house. Mrs. Jan, how are you doing? Awa is watching from Cameroon. Awa, okay. Bidemi says a lot of resources are here for you to work on. Of course, a lot. I see you, Mrs. I see you. Mascoby says that, in fact, you're making us enjoy what some people paid for free. Yeah, of course, I know. Thank you that you recognize that. Thank you that you recognize that. People are paying for this. This is what I'm doing. It's like a master class. It's like a master class that I'm doing for free. People are paying a lot of money to get this kind of information. So, and I'm happy to do it. I'm very happy. From the bottom of my heart, I tell you, I'm happy to give out this information, because I know that people are taking people's money and still not giving them good information. I don't see why that should happen. So I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that. All I ask is that use the information I give you. Use it. Don't just come and spend your 1 hour or 2 hours on the call and then don't use it. You have wasted your time. You have wasted your time. So whatever information we are using, if somebody asks a question and it is close to your question, maybe, and the answer comes and is good, pick it, use it. That's how you are going to benefit from everything we are doing. Yeah. Bidemi say, this your smile. You know that when I'm smiling, it means that I'm very serious. You know that. Yeah. Marvel says that that's fantastic. Yeah. Thank you, Bidemi. God bless you too. Bidemi, take the smile. Take the smile. Okay, let's see. Amen. Okay, Mustafa, you came. That's good. Good, you came. So we say, yeah, God bless you for that. Amen. Godwin says, I'm using it, pa. That is what I want to hear. And I know Godwin is using it, pa, because we've been talking and we see what he's doing. You get it? He's using it, pa. That's what I want to hear, that I'm using the information. You get it? Last time when I talked about how you can get an early visa appointment, Godwin went and implemented it, and he got it. There are people who need early appointment. They never use it. They didn't do what I said. Yeah, so use it. Please use it. If you use it, you benefit from it. That I can assure you. I can assure you that. Akosua Elfreda. These days, the way they write the names, Okay. Akosua, you can always get in touch with me. You see, look on the screen. You see the red bar going down, scrolling over there. You see you have my WhatsApp number there. You have my WhatsApp number. You can email me too. Do we have the email there? If we don't, it is the name Travel to America TV at Gmail. You can email me or WhatsApp me. The only thing I ask is that don't call. Don't call. If you call me, I won't pick it. Send me a message, a text message, or record your voice and send it. I will listen to it or read the message. And if it requires that we speak, I will call you. Yeah, because the messages that come, if I'm with somebody and you call, you are interrupting me. You get it? So please don't call. And when you are sending the message, don't send hi. Hi. Waiting for me to respond hi. I'm not going to respond. Put it this way. Hi. My name is Akosua Freda. I was on the live session and you said I should contact you about this, that. Perfecto. I'll get back to you. You get it? But if you just type hi, I don't know what hi is. I know you want to create a conversation. I understand that. I appreciate that. But I don't have that much time to be doing that. So go straight to the point and then we'll take it from there. If you get the opportunity to talk with me one-on-one, I will ask you a lot of questions. People will tell you when we chat, I ask a lot of questions. Some of the questions doesn't even make sense, but it's very important to me because I want to know you. You get it? I don't want it to be like screen to screen. I like to know the people I deal with. I like to know the people I deal with. Elvis will tell you, the questions I ask him about his family and everything, just want to know you. Yeah. It's not just numbers, but I know there are good people behind the names and the icons and everything. There are good people behind it. And you need to know the people. You get it? Okay, let me see. Bidemi, what do you mean? Share what about? Be clear. A word they say is enough for the wise. Okay. I get you. Okay. Any other question? If you have questions, let's get it. Bring your questions. Bring your questions. Bring your questions. Thank you, Paulo. Thank you. Any more question? Adeleke told me that she's written all her questions down. She's going to ask. Adeleke, where are you? Ask your questions. So Akosia is asking, what is the cost of one's F1 visa denial? There can be so many reasons why you will be denied a visa. Not only F1, every kind of visa. There can be so many reasons. But if we take F1, for instance, one thing that will make them not give you the visa is home ties. Home ties. What shows that if you come and study in the US and you finish your university education, you will come back to your country. You see, the reason why you are going to the school is to come back to your country to make your country better. So you need to prove that there is something back home that will pull you back home. Of course, the embassy know that it doesn't happen like that all the time. They know just that it's a process, it's a requirement. So you need to be able to show them something. And mostly it is how you fill your forms and how you dazzle them at the interview. You need to prepare. All the people I prepare for interview, they'll tell you, they go and it's like, you need to be prepared before you go there, because the questions they will ask you, they are standard questions. It's the same question they will ask everybody. They will ask the same questions. They are not going to create any strange question from anywhere. They will ask the same question, unless you go and give an answer that triggers some strange question. You get it? Ties to home country. And then the intent. That course that you say you are coming to do at the university, how is it related to your profession or whatever you are currently doing? How is it going to benefit you when you come back? The company you are working for, how is that course you are doing going to benefit that company when you come back to work for that company? So these are things that they look at. It is not a standard saying that this is the only reason why they will deny you. There are so many things. Maybe even one word you will say, and the embassy might even get you denied. That's why I always say you need to prepare. When you prepare, you sail through. You sail through. Many people who go and they get denied, they don't prepare. There are people who even fill the forms and they go there and they will ask them a question they put on the form and they won't be able to answer. They are looking at it. Most of them, you see, the visa fee that you pay, they use it for something called background check. So when they receive your application, your form, the DS 260 or 160, if you are going to school, is 160. The information you put on it, they will go and verify. They will go and check. If you write there, oh, I work with XYZ Company Limited, they will send an investigator to that company to find out exactly if really you work there. So when you come to the interview and they don't ask you where you work, it is not because they don't have any question to ask. It's because they already know. They already know. So you need to prepare. You need to prove that you have enough financial resources. Somebody said, oh, but when you go to the embassy, they don't ask you for your bank statement. And they don't. Why should they ask you for the bank statement when they have checked with the bank already? You get it? The information you send to them, they will verify. They will verify. I've told you about that guy who I prepared for the interview and he went and he blew the interview off just like that. And the lady was ready to give him the visa. But they have gone to check an address that he put on the application. An address. And the address was actually a parking lot. It was a parking lot. The guy didn't know because somebody did it for him. Filled everything for him. He didn't know. And the lady asked him, where is this address? And he kept saying what he see on the distance. And he said the lady asked him like 20 times the same question because the lady wanted this gentleman to correct that answer. And she would have given it to him because he blew the interview. But only that error. It was a parking lot, some market parking lot. And the person just put it there for him. He also didn't verify. But they have gone to verify. And they know that this is not a residential address. So you need to prepare and be careful. Know what you are dealing with. And you'll be fine. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So Akosua, the F1 visa denial, it's case by case basis. I don't know what exactly the person put in the application and what they said. So I can't really say this is the reason why they were denied. But there are several things they look at. I hope I'm making sense. Akosua, let me know. Marvel says that I'm personally good financially, but how to go about the process was the problem. Then you don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. You can hire me and I'll help you with it. Or you can watch the videos and work on it yourself. Whichever that you want. If you have the time, able to go through it, you can do it yourself. You don't need to pay me money to do it for you or to help you with it. You get it? So decide and do it, but do something. Do something. Don't sit down and say, I don't know the process. I don't know how to go about it. There are several videos I've made on this platform that you can take time, go through them, and follow through and do it yourself. If you don't have the time, but you have the financial resources, you can also pay, and I will help you do it. Whichever is easier for you. You get it? But the first option I will give you is to find a way to do it yourself. That will save you money. To save you money. You get it? Yeah. But there are people, of course, they don't have the time because they have to go and work and all that. So you have to decide. Okay, Bidemi says, I've applied to several other universities aside from UNH. I've been working on, but waiting for the responses. The responses will come. I'll also keep you updated and informed about how it's going. Update me. Of course, you have to update me. But take the steps so that when you update me, you have something to update me on. You get it? Stephen says that, Rev, I'm a teacher and I have Bachelor of Education in Management. I have second class lower and my GPA was 2.6. Please, will I get any university to do my master's? Of course, you will get university to do your master's. What we need to do, because you have 2.6, we need to store it up a little bit, make it a little bit good. So what you need to do is to evaluate your bachelor degree. Send it to West or Spartan, whichever is easier for you or cheaper for you. Let them evaluate it. That 2.6 might end up coming to like 2.9 or 3.0, which will help you to help you better. You get better funding. You may not get 100% scholarship, but you'll get something, some funding towards your studies. So Stephen, do that. It will help you. I have videos that can show you how to do that. So check them out. Bidemi, amen. Oh, amen, 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 amen. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, Group Captain Michael Dodo is watching. Wow, Group Captain. Group Captain. Let us know where you are watching from, sir. Okay. Ruben is watching. Ruben, let's know where you are watching from. Peace Perfume Fabrics. Smells good already. Peace Perfume. Smells good already. Let's know where you are watching from. Pretty Nana is watching. Let's know where you are watching from. And if it's your first time, let us know. And share the link. Share the link with your friends. Invite them to come on and benefit from it. So bring your questions. Bring your questions. Let's talk about them. Okay, if we are on the same page, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Let me know we are on the same page. Let me know we are on the same page. I've also realized that many of you have not gone to give us a review. Please do. Please do. That's one thing I'm asking from you. If you can't do that for me, then that's serious. You go to the page under the profile, you will see review. Go there, give us a 5-star, and write a review why you think this platform is good. Just tell so that somebody comes and read it. Obviously, will say, "Oh, okay, that is good." You get it. So you can do that. But if you don't want to do it too, that's fine. It's up to you. You get it? Yeah. Bidemi, I hope I can do that for everybody. That is it. You don't need to discourage people. Somebody sent me a message last time, comment and said that instead of me encouraging people to stay in their country, I'm encouraging them to come to America. You get it? Somebody was insulting me. Instead of telling them to stay in their country, I'm telling you guys to come to America. I'm a bad person. You see, we have all stayed in our country. Where did it end up? We want something good for our lives. We want something good for our lives that we can go and take care of our families. Isn't that why we all want to travel? To be able to go and take care of our family. So if encouraging people to come to the US makes me a bad person, then I want to be a bad person. I want to be a bad person. Bidemi, I didn't say you. I didn't say you. It's a general thing. I say there are people here who haven't. I'm not saying it's you, Bidemi. I know you have. There are people here who haven't given their review. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, Stephen, on the platform, you'll find a video that talks about evaluation, the place of evaluation in US education. Okay, let me put this link here for you. There. Let me do it. Let me see it for you. Okay. Okay, so Steven, I'm putting a link to the website to that resource for you. So check it out.
You can do that in the Contacts app.
Okay, my series is trying to be kokonsa. So Steven, you see the link. Make sure check it out. I'm sure that resource will help you to know where to start from. Okay, Adele Casey, please, I would like you to recommend a school for me in Connecticut. There are a lot of schools I can recommend for you. What do you want to come and do? What are you planning to come and do? So send me a message, Adeleke. Send me a message and tell me what you want to come and do. Now, I recommend several schools. I've told you at least when you are applying to schools, at least minimum apply to 5. 5 schools minimum. If all the schools give you admission and you select one and you go to the embassy for your interview and they tell them, oh, I even got admission from this school, I 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 got admission, but I've decided to go to this school because of this, that. It makes you look more credible. You get it? It makes you look more credible. So 5 schools, I call it Operation 5 schools. At least if you apply to nothing at all, 5 schools. So I did send me a message and chat me up and then we'll deal with that. Yeah. Opuni, good evening. Opuni, good evening. Let the questions come. If we don't have much questions too, then I think we can call it a day. But let me also give this quick update to those who have won the US lottery. Some of you have won and don't know what to do. I have a video on that. Check it out. If you want me to help you with it, also let me know. Some of you are still saying that when you put your code into it and everything, it gives you error message. I've told you, I've made a video on that. I've told you, check your zeros and your O's. The zeros have a line through them. So make sure when you are entering, you enter the zeros properly and you enter the O's properly. If you type a 0 as O and O as a 0, it will give you an error. So please make sure you check that. Asante Daniel is watching. Let's know where you are watching from. Let's know where you are watching from. And if it's your first time, let us know. Comfort is also watching. Let's know where you are watching from. And if it's your first time, let us know. Okay. Let your questions come. Sante is watching from Obuasi and it's his first time. Asante, you are welcome. I hope you benefit from our platform. Just make sure that everything you are receiving here, you are using it. Sure, you are using it. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah, Steven. So you need to create an account. Choose one of them. There are links to, I think, two or three of the places you can do your evaluation. I normally like WES.org. Um, they are they are they are my favorite, but I'm not saying they are the only one. There is also Spectrum, which is also very good. So go through it, choose one, you create an account with them, and they will tell you the cost for doing the evaluation. You want to do transcript evaluation, which is course by course or subject by subject, whichever it is. So compare the prices, Spartan prices and West prices, whichever is cheaper. If money is not a problem for you, just go ahead and use the West. You create and then send them your transcript. I hope you have your transcript. Some of them will ask you to tell the university to send it to them. Whichever way it is, let them receive the transcript. They will evaluate it and send you the report. That report they send to you will do the evaluation for you. You will see that at the end of the evaluation, your GPA would have gone up. You get it? So do that, and then let's take it from there. Okay, good. Mm. Opuni says that is it possible to get H3 visa approved without going through medicals? I hope that is what you're trying to say. Without going through medicals. Medicals mostly, if you are coming to live permanently, they will require it. If you failed a DS 160, medicals might not be necessary. You get it? But it is good. I always advise people do the medicals if even they don't ask for it. You get it? And you are going for H3, so you want to come and work. You get it? You want to come and work. Get your medicals. Have it with you. If they ask for it, good. If they don't, great. You get it? Since the COVID passed, US is not requiring medicals for most of the visas. They are not. You get it? Most of the visas, they are not asking for medicals. But it is always good because what happens is that we have what we call the health update. Every day, the CDD updates the government on the health situations in the country. So today, they might say, we don't need your medicals. Tomorrow, you go and they will say they need your medicals because something have changed in the health system. So get it. Get it. Openly, do your medicals. If you go and they need it, you give it to them. It is better to have it and not use it than you go and then they want it and then you say, I don't have it. Am I making sense, Opuni? Let me know if I'm making sense. But it's not something that they are requiring now. You see, they are not requiring now because the COVID is over and they think we are good. But anything can happen tomorrow. You don't know. So do your medicals. And that's my personal advice. But you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. Yeah. Any other question? 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 Okay. Opuni says that please, which visa category is best for I-140 petition? I-140 is for alien workers. So when we say alien workers, people who are not from the US. Anybody who is not from the US is alien. So if you are coming to work, it depends on your background. You get it? We have those who have skills, those who don't have skills. If you don't have skills, you can still come and work in the US. If you can get a company that will hire you. There are farms in the US that hire people to come and work in the farms. You don't need any skill to come and do that work. But you see, because of the number of people that we have here from Mexico who have crossed the border and all those kind of people are all here already. So these farms, they have people to do those jobs. You see, so it doesn't make sense for those companies or farms to come and hire somebody from Ghana or Nigeria and spend thousands of dollars to sponsor the person to come to the US to come and work on the farm when they already have people here who they can hire without paying anything. You get it? So it depends on your background, your qualifications, your skills, your experience, those kind of things. That is going to determine the kind of visa that you can apply for. H1B, H2, H3. We even have the NIW, the National Interest Waiver, which I've done a whole session of video on it. If your skill that you have is something that will be in the interest of America, they will give you visa to come. With that one, with the NIW, you don't even need a company to hire you. You can just apply and come because America itself need that skill. You get it? So there are several. I can't tell you which one is best for you. Once you are using the I-140, you are an alien worker. And as an alien worker, it depends the sector that you are going into. If you're a skilled person, you can go for H1, H2, H3. You can go for any of them. You get it? If your specialty is such that America will have interest in your skill, you can go for the NIW. You get it? There are several visas you can go for. So don't limit yourself. Opuni, don't limit yourself. I'm sure that whichever visa you want to go for, you should be able to once you fit into it. So I can't say that go for this because I don't know your background. So I can't say go for this or don't go for that. If I'm informed about you, then I can make a recommendation. I hope I'm making sense. You say you are a fire rookie. I think we have talked about your issue before. I hope, are you the same person, the fire rookie stuff? I just remember fire rookie. If you have gotten an employment, then fine. But if you are coming for training, if you are coming as a trainee in a program, then maybe you want to go for the J visa. You get it? You want to go for the J visa. But if you have gotten a company that is employing you, then find out under what category they are going to employ you. That will help you. So you can find out, send me a test, and then let's talk about it. Like I said, I remember when you mentioned fire rookie, you see, I remember. So it is something I have seen before, but because there are a lot of things going on, if you don't continue engaging me, then it goes into something else and I'll forget about it. So you're a trainee. A trainee, I will advise you look at the J visa. Look at the J visa. Look at the J visa. J1 should be good for you. But I'm not saying that is the only thing you can go for. I say it might be on top of the list, but look, if you are going as a trainee, but they are employing you, that's a different thing, So it's a case by case basis. I hope I'm making sense. Engage me. Let me know you are there. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you are there. We're on the same page. Let me know we're on the same page. Okay. Opuni says I'm making sense. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. If there's any other question, let's have it. Bernice is here. Bernice is here. Bernice, how are you doing? Have you thought about what I said the other time? Let your questions come. Let your questions come. Let your questions come. Let your questions come. The petitioner said after training, we will get employment. That's why he filed for I-40 instead of I-20. Okay, so they will employ you after the training. So they will employ you under what? So they are taking you in as what? Because here you are saying that they say after the training, you will get employment. So they are getting you in as an alien worker. But under what category? They should be able to tell you. Because they will do everything for you. When they are done with everything, then it will be sent to you. Then you will go to the embassy. You get it? In this situation, you don't do much. You don't do much. The petitioner will do almost everything for you. And then they will send you all the documentations, and then you will get your appointment, and then you go for the interview. You get it? So let them process it. Let them let you know everything. H3, okay. H3. So let it work out. I've done a whole video on H3. So make sure that you work with them. Make sure you work with them. So H3 will give you the opportunity to be trained. You know, that's what H3 does. It gives you opportunity to be trained in a field that is not available specifically in your country. You know, that is the opportunity that H3 will give you. So they will give you that trainee visa, H3 visa, and then you come in. After you are done with your training and they employ you, they will process for you H1 or H2. You get your working permit and you'll be good. You'll be good. Which state are you going? Are you coming to do the training? Which state? Joe Holla. Good evening. You are late today. That's okay. You can always go back and watch it. You are welcome anyway. Benjamin Lassie said, I was denied last month, 15th April. When should I apply for next time? Lassie, there is no cut and dry way of doing this. You see, you were denied. That is the question you need to answer first. Why were you denied? The sheet, the paper they gave you has the reason why they denied you. It's not about when I need to apply again. It is fixing the reason they denied you. The reason why they denied you, you need to fix it. before you apply again. Otherwise, you apply, if even you apply 100 times, they will deny you if you have not faced the problem. You get it? So you need to look at the reason why they deny you, and then you face it. It will either be 214B. Mostly it is the reason why. Check the video I've made on 214B. The reason why they deny you and how you need to go around it so you can apply again. Watch the whole video. It will help you. I don't know which one, if it is that one, but you can send me a text or you can let me know, and I can see how best I can help you. Okay. Joe Holler says, please, Accra Consulate sent me an email today that I will have to come for the second interview next month, and my spouse need to be present via phone if only she is not in Ghana. Please, what should I do? I don't understand what you are telling me. What interview? What second interview? After my first interview in January. What interview was it? What are you going for? What is it about? What is it about? Let the question be a little bit clear for me so that I can answer, because I don't know which interview you went to in January that they say you should come a second time, so make it a little bit clear for me so I will understand. Thank you. Benjamin says that he went for B1, B2, a visitor's visa. Okay, but why did they deny you? They will tell you why they denied you. If you know why they deny you, then you can fix the problem. Otherwise, when you go the next time, you are going to provide the same information and they will deny you again. They will deny you again. So face the problem before you go for the interview again or you apply again. Benjamin, I hope I'm making sense. So you can take a screenshot of the sheet and text it to me on the WhatsApp number, and I can check it and let you know what you need to do. Opuni says that you are coming to Arizona. Okay, finish. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm rooting for you. Mm. 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 My WhatsApp number is on the screen. You see the red bar going there. You see the WhatsApp number there. You can test it to me. Okay. Okay. Opuni says that what are the likely questions for H3 visa applicants? I can't give you all the questions that they will ask you. I don't know. I haven't seen your application, so I don't know what you put in your applications. You get it? But there are certain general questions that they will ask. They will ask certain general questions. For instance, why that particular training? You know that the H3, before you get it, it means that the training that you are going to do in the US company, you don't have it in your country. That particular training, you don't have it in your country. That's why you are going for that training in that country, that company in the US. So if they go and do their background check, they do their investigation, and they realize that the training you are going to do in that company can be done in your country, they are going to ask you, why is it that you think they should allow you to come to US to come and do that training with that particular company? You get it? They are going to ask you, what will be the benefit of that training to you when you come back to your country? Because with the H3, it's for training. It's for training. And the normal circumstance, it's not for employment. You should understand it. You are telling me that the company says that they will employ you after the training, but to the embassy, they don't know that. They don't know that. So they are going to ask you what is going to be the benefit of that training to you when you come back to your country. You need to be able to answer that convincingly. If you tell them, that, after the training, they are going to employ me, they won't let you go. They will deny you. They will deny you because that is not the purpose of that visa. You get it? Somebody was just telling me that for somebody to help you with this, with what the question you are asking now, they are charging $2,500 to assist you. $2,500 before they will assist you with that H3 visa. I'm sure maybe you've paid something like that. You get it? If you pay all that money and you don't prepare for the interview very well, your money will be lost. Because the questions they are going to ask you, they are tricky. You don't understand why they are asking you that question. If you don't answer it well, you shoot yourself in the foot. So be very careful. I can't tell you all the questions they will ask you, but I'm just saying those from the general ones off the top of my mind, I know they will ask you. You get it? But if I have access to your application and the information you have given to them, that will give me a bigger picture to be able to ask you the right questions. But you should be able to have your answer to the questions I've just asked you. Why that particular training? If we don't have it in your country, you don't have it in Ghana, why that particular training? If they do it in Ghana, then you have to be very careful. Because according to the law behind H3, it has to be a training that you cannot have access to in your country. That's why you want to go and do that training in another country, in a company in another country, in the US. You get it? So I hope this helps. And the benefit is going to provide when you come back. even though the company says they will employ you, when you are answering the question in the embassy, you don't say that. I hope this helps. I hope this helps. Joe says that it's an immigrant visa, which is CR1. Okay, CR1 visa, which was filed way back in 2021. And all document was approved for me to go for my interview, which was on the 29th January this year. They took all my particulars since January, and I've been waiting and sending them an email until today. They send me an email that I will have to come for a second interview again. And during this interview, my spouse need to be present for questioning, and I'm asking what to do now before that. Any advice? Okay. So it's a CR1 visa. So CR1 mostly wouldn't you shouldn't have much problem. It means that your spouse is in the US. It's either a citizen or a permanent resident. I don't know which one. That's why they are saying she should be present on the phone or something, because they want to hear from me. It means that what is happening now is that they've looked at your document, the documents they took in January, and there are some inconsistency. They are finding something. Okay, she's a citizen. Okay, so that should have been a walk in the park. But there is something they are seeing there. You might have provided an answer to a question or an information you've provided. They are not able to confirm it well. That's why they need your wife on the phone, so that she will answer that question. They want to be sure. I don't know what is going on. I'm just, because you said it's CR1 and she's a citizen, that's why I'm trying to find out, postulate something why this might be happening. It might not be the reason, but it is likely. It has taken this long time because they are checking. They are trying to find out why that there might be some contradiction there. Because as a US citizen filing for the husband is a walk in the park. They should have just given you the visa to come. But they are not doing that because there is something preventing them from giving you the visa. They want to clarify it. They want to be sure of it. So since I don't know exactly what is going on, I can't provide an exact answer. But what you need to do is go through all the documents you have. Look at the answers you provided to all the questions on the forms and everything, and make sure that they are all matching. They collaborate. What your wife sent, because she filed for you, so she did most of the work here in the US. So make sure that the information that she provided is consistent with the answers or the information you also gave them. It's a bit tricky here. The reason they want your wife on the phone during the interview is they want her to confirm something. I don't know what it is. You may have said something, or you may have provided an information that contradicts what your wife provided, and they want to clear it up. So the two of you need to talk. Go back and go through all your documents. I hope you have copies of your documents that you used. Go through them and see if you can locate any inconsistency. Try to think. 2021 now is a long time, but try to think. Did you say anything that might have contradicted what your wife gave? So go back to the drawing board and open your eyes, shine your eyes, and then go through everything, because this is very tricky. CR1, they should have given you the visa long time to have come, because she's a citizen. For them to say that you need to come for a second interview and have your wife on the phone means that there is a contradiction somewhere. She gave an information and you gave an information and it doesn't match somewhere. I don't know what it is. And so I can't say exactly anything. But if you go back, go through everything, you should be able to find out what is going on. Okay. Asante says that you are really helping us. Thank you. You are welcome. That's what I want to do. Be able to help in the small way that I can to make your American dream come true. Joe said, I'll send you WhatsApp. Okay, do send a WhatsApp message. We may be able to help in that way to find out what is going on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. Okay. You are welcome, Joe. You are welcome. You are welcome. Any more question? Okay, it looks like we don't have any more question. So we may be calling it a day. Bidemi says that how far have I gone about the agency? I'm working on it. I'm working on the agency. It's not just simple. It's not easy. There are things that I need to get in place to be able to make it happen. Here everything is a bit different how we do things here, but I'm working on it. It's on my mind. It's on my mind. I'm sure that if I'm able to do that, I'll be able to help more people more. Yeah, I'll be in a position to help more people in several other ways. So I'll do that. Pray for me. Pray for me. Okay. Asante says that I got married to a US citizen on December and she just filed in last month. How long does it take, please? I can see you and your white wife. I can see you. Okay. I can see you. So if she has filed for you, remember the reason why normally CR1 shouldn't take long time. If she is filing for the husband, it should be a process that goes through. But you see, there's a lot of backlog from the COVID era that they are still working on. So now it has made things a little bit longer, but I'm sure they are dealing with it now. So I can't specifically say, but it is between, like I always say, to tell you it's between 90 days and 2 years. But if everything goes smoothly, remember what we are just talking about with Joe's issue. So Joe's issue is yours now. Joe have the same thing. The wife, who is a US citizen, filed for him, and that was 2021. You get it, 2021. And now he's going for a second interview. I hope everything yours go through smoothly without any issue. So this should be a learning moment for you. It should be a learning moment for you. Asante, what you need to do is to make sure that all the documents that your wife is using to file for you, you know exactly what she is doing. Make sure you know the application, know what she is putting on the application. Do it together. Every step of the way, do it together so that you know exactly what is going into the application. So that when they ask you for information, you don't provide contradictory information. It is very, very important. Otherwise, you will find yourself in the same situation because they check everything. People think they don't check. They check. They are not just there for their sake. They took money from you. You pay the fee. They use that fee to do those checks. They hire investigators to go and check. So make sure that your information matches. They match. So please do that. Know everything, everything you do, every step on the way. If everything is smooth, if everything is right, they check and everything is okay, it won't take long. It won't take long. I'm sure by the end of the year, you should be here in the US. You get it? But if they find a problem, then it's going to take longer. Good. You say you did that together. That is good. That is good. Make sure you do everything together so that whatever she is putting in, you know. It's very, very important. Okay, thank you, Bidemi. Bidemi is already praying for the firm. Okay. Richard is watching. You're welcome. Hold on. You guys, hold on a minute. I'm having a... That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's another person in the VIP group who is calling. They also want to come to the US. The wife is filing for him to come. So trying to help them to come. You see, I have a lot of things that it's not like I have the luxury of time. I don't. So the issue we are talking about right now, that's what these people calling me, we are working on. But they are part of the VIP group, so they are a priority. When they call, I have to pick it. You get it? If I'm not engaged. But I was going to tell them that I was on call now, so we will talk later. You get it? Any question? Okay, looks like we are good now. So there is no more question. If you just join, go back and watch the video and share it with your friends. Share it. That is one thing you guys don't do. When I say share, you don't share. But it's okay. If I ask you to do something, you won't do it. That's fine. You get it? Yeah. Share with your friends. Invite your friends to join the platform. It is one of the platforms that somebody said every African need to be on the platform. I agree. I'm not boasting, but I think the information that I provide here is valuable information. It's information that people are paying money for. You are getting it for free. So I think that we are doing something good here. Yeah, doing something good here. So if you just join, I see Femi joining us. Femi, we are almost done. Kobna is also joining now. We're almost done, but we've talked a lot. A lot of questions have come, good questions, and we've tried to provide answers to them to help people. So you can go back, watch the video, see if any of the questions are useful to you. You can use it, then use it. Yeah, but make sure that everything we've talked about, you take it and you use it. Thank you all for coming. My WhatsApp number is there. Send me a message if you need any clarification, and I'll see what I can do to help. God bless you all. I'll see you again. Keep checking the platform. I have a surprise coming. If you want to see, you need to stay active on the platform. And then I will see you again. All the best. Have a good night. Love you. Bye.